And we're back with our last hour tonight, playing some Fable Anniversary, winding down after a pretty okay day of EU4. We've just made it to Hook Coast. We've got the maze doll. I don't even remember what the dolls are for, or if they actually give you anything, but we're here getting books, because I got needs. I did not mean to use that bed. And now there are people standing around me. If you could, like, fuck off for a second. It's real creepy. I went to bed alone, and I wake up and there's people just standing all around me. So I am gonna use that bed again.
Oh, darling.
That dude's running for the guards. Don't worry about it. Guards! Taking a long time to get to them. Hey.
Stop! That's illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal. There's your money. Not illegal if I can pay for it, right? It's just fine. Hello.
Avatar.
Hello.
Hello.
Give me. I have a bright plus. A bright chest plate. I do not have bright boots. Well, okay. Do you have a better sword? It's not looking like it. Not looking like it at all. What good are you? I think you have augmentations. Yes, you do. And this is what I like this guy for. He has fucking experience augmentations and mana augmentations, and those are normally real fucking hard to find. So I'm gonna buy that experience augmentation. I'm not going to apply it to anything yet, but I'm gonna be so happy to have that. And that. These are all okay, pretty good, but that experience augmentation is in A tier.
I thought of nothing but you.
Maybe you should quit creeping on me. I've never met you before. I've thought of nothing but you. This is the first time you've laid eyes on me, woman. What? Please stop being so creepy. Alright. Immediately falls in love with me.
This is a great shop.
This is a great shop. If you say so. If you say so. Let's buy that. Let's buy that. Let's buy that. Excellent. No. Don't want that. This I want. And exploit time? Looks like it. Yeah, you don't have anything too interesting on you. Oh, you do have some books, but that's okay. So, sell. We go down to red meat. We click on sell all. We go over to the gifts and sell those instead. Because gifts are worth a hell of a lot more than the meat that we are selling them. Well, the meat that we're pretending to sell them anyhow. Some diamonds. 156 emeralds that we don't have. 156 rubies that we don't have. 156 sapphires that we don't have. I mean, we do have like 5 sapphires and 5 of everything else, so that's not unimpressive. Now let's buy back one of each of those gems that we can, so that we can go run this trick on somebody else. These are going to be very cheap to buy back because they now have a stock of several hundred. Beautiful. Go upstairs, see if you have anything interesting. Not will potion. That's about as uninteresting as you can get. Now we trespassed in here before, but we did not actually look through this. Yeah, it had a sharpening augmentation. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Please remember to observe our laws.
Observe our laws. Okay, buddy. We'll try. I'll try my best. Not at all. So we go up here.
Well, fair play to you, Avatar.
Is there a whole hullabaloo that happens when I go in there? Very, very specific, I know, hullabaloo. Arrowhead tattoo. Nothing. You saw me. Sorry.
Sorry.
A good day to you, Avatar.
I apologized.
Sorry.
Well,
You did
since
what?
you're sorry.
There we go. I only stole your life savings. I said sorry afterward. Doesn't that make it better? It's a dangerous lesson to be teaching impressionable youths. You can wrong someone, steal things from them, beat them up, do whatever you want, but as long as you say sorry, it's not a big deal. Oh, right, here's the last assassin. You're really giving me shit for pulling out my weapon? What, guard? You are a piece of shit! Guard points at him, threatens him. Hey. There you go. There you go. Better. We gotta develop ourselves. You garbage man. Oh, well. Oh, God.
Folks!
There you go. No problem.
Oh, I can't get you out of my mind.
I've never seen you before in my life.
I always believed you'd return. Oh, this is a great example to be setting. Go!
Sorry.
No, 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 no. I'll rob everything else while you run away. You don't even have to return the stolen goods
Don't do anything.
if you get caught.
Be so kind.
You just have to pay a flat fee of 750 gold. If what you took is worth more than 750 gold, and now most of the time it isn't.
Hero, you're back.
You can get away with it. I think we go in here, there's a whole bit with Maze, maybe this is when there are banshees, I can't remember. A lot of bullshit happens in this town.
That magical barrier wasn't there before. It explains what I just found in the guild. Meet me in Maze's quarters. I found a book that may help.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I'd actually like to try to pull the sword out of the stone again. Damn it! I go straight back to the guild? Oh, I didn't know I was that on rails. Okay, yep, I'm that on rails at this point. Okay, game. You get what you want.
Are you on your way? Something isn't right here. What? No! No!
Voice acting. Quality. A-grade voice acting. Summon's actually quite good, isn't it? Then you get, oh yeah, you get to summon stuff you kill. Pretty cool. Attack spells, let's get multi-strike leveled up. Never mind. Multi-strike we do actually use, and that tends to be helpful all throughout the game.
Greetings.
I regret that we did not have the money necessary to buy stuff when we were in the arena, because I could have bought, I think, more plate armor then. Oh no.
Book! Don't forget the book!
The book! Jack of Blades, A History of the Guild. Arban's Thaumaturgica. Forgotten rituals and magic of a hook coast, including ways of erecting and disabling force fields.
I have a
Take
quest
that.
card from your mother. Quickly, come to the map room and speak to me.
How the hell did Mom give you a quest card about the book before she was kidnapped, knowing that she would be kidnapped? Kind of weird to...
How may I help you today?
Yes, I would love to trade.
I
I would love to trade because I don't remember if I've used this exploit on you or not. I have not. However, all you have are red roses and chocolate. But that should still be fine. Buy this. Let's go into sell. We'll go here. We'll go here. No, here. So your red rose. So you chocolates. It's not that much, but it's something. Buy back that perfume.
There's money to be made trading between shops, they say.
They say.
This is terrible. Jack has captured your mother again.
Okay.
I spoke to her briefly today. She told me about the sword and the existence of a key to unlock it.
Yeah, it's blood sacrifice stuff.
Jack can never be allowed to succeed. You must stop him getting the key from Hook Coast.
Okay.
There is a quest card for you, but if you choose to take it, you will forsake your other tasks.
Nope.
Very well. Finish what...
Have a good day, sir. Won't you?
Okay, player, if you take this, there's no turning back. Are you sure that you want to do this? Ah, it's one of those. Oh, god damn it. Fable. Gonna play me like that, Fable? Okay. I'm not in the pause menu, but in any of these menus, if I scroll down, it auto scrolls back up. So I think exiting to the main menu and reloading the game fixes this. If it doesn't, then I have to exit the game completely and re-enter it that way, and oh, that's pretty annoying in its own right, but let's hope that this resolved it. If it didn't, that's fine. That's just annoying. The villager's doors are shut. Something. Let's press F to test this shit out, and it's fixed. Weird. Weird. I want to go to not hold a blade. I would prefer to go to the Witchwood Cullis Gate and run in from there. Yeah.
I have a quest card from your mother.
I have a quest card from my mother. Now you're gonna start saying that. Excellent. Oh, hey, there's a fishing spot. Wow, I've missed that every time I've run through here. Props to this big rocky dude, this troll, for helping me see what I have been missing out on. Go back. That way. And then I run right up to it as it explodes. Oops. Ooh, this one's quite hard. Or quite difficult. Please be a silver key. There's very little else that I would want from this. A moonfish, I guess, would be okay too. But only just okay. I wouldn't be excited about it. Okay, as in, like, a pretty decent Christmas present, but, like, not anything you're really excited about, but you're not disappointed enough to complain about it because you don't want to cause a scene or really, like, hurt the other person, but you just kind of sit there and you know you're supposed to feel happy. That's how I'm feeling about that moonfish. Like, well, the game is trying to do me a favor here, but it doesn't really feel like it did me a solid at all. Just feeling kind of disappointed. Okay, put it away, let it fall down, let it explode, then walk in. Attaboy, Alex. There you go. Is there another one here? Why do I feel like there's enough one here? Paranoia. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Bum, 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 bum. Fucking Valverine gang up in here. Valverines. Alright, well those are all dead. Such finesse? What exactly about what I just did involves finesse? Would you miss out on this session? Anything important? I don't think so. Honestly, I haven't done any main quest stuff at all. We went up to Hook Coast for the first time, which is cool and snowy. Then we found a magic barrier up there that we need to go through. Then we went back to the Heroes Guild to talk with our mom, and then she got kidnapped again because she's a Mary Sue. No, she's not a Mary Sue. What is she called? She's not getting fridged, but she's effectively getting fridged. She's getting kidnapped to serve as motivation for us to go do the main quest, even though we don't know her, and the player had no real reason to care about her. The game wants us to care, so she gets kidnapped. We're supposed to be dealing with that, and I'm not dealing with that at the time being, because I want to go see if we are strong enough, finally, to remove the sword from the stone. And also, and I keep having to say this, I need to remind myself to go get the sword from the store in Bowerstone North, because that might actually be better than the big ol' hammer that we are currently using. It won't be better by much, but that's really not the point of games like this. If it's better at all, it's worth getting. I would love to trade. You only have tattoos. I haven't gotten any exceptional new tattoos. You.
I'm pleased to serve you.
Hell yeah, I would be delighted to trade with you. If I might sell you... I couldn't buy it back. Never mind! Like the hammer, it matches how ridiculously heavy the outfit is. Yeah. You're not wrong. Are you gonna go for evil? Nah, I've been going pretty neutral so far. I think I'll go good just because I like the effects it has on your character more than anything else. Like the incentive for going evil at the end of the game is that you get like this really good sword, but it's not actually that good. And we have it's the Anniversary Edition, so it has the lost chapters included. If you are instead good and don't get the sword, and don't sacrifice your sister, spoilers, instead, you can get the Sword of Avo? Tear of Avo? One of the two, and it's way better than the evil one.
Go on, you can do it.
Well, you're saying I can do it. Is it? Yeah, okay, this is us getting it.
Wow, you're as strong as a giant! Wait until the chief hears about this!
Alright, so... what do we even have equipped? The Harbinger. The longsword was forged by the twins Elda and Essa. After its creation, they used it to cut off each other's hands, ensuring the world would never see another weapon like it. Huh. But it's not really all that good. Damage-wise. Well, now we have it. So the archery competition in Knothole Glade. When the fuck does that open up? Because you're as strong as a giant because you are a giant, yeah. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna look at it. Maybe it only unlocks, like, in the Lost Chapters content? Avo's tier, they're actually exactly the same? Yeah. It's good in that you don't have to do the bad thing, but it's not like, oh yeah, there we go. Now we can finally do this. Yeah.
First, you then
And
have to
60
target
seconds,
and
shoot things,
also
get... Yeah, no magic. We can't slow time. And I missed the first shot. Of course I did. Headshots are worth more. Body shots are worth more than incidental shots. Body shots are often more expensive at a bar as well. Not many bars actually offer body shops. If you are at a bar that offers body shops, bar is probably not the right word to describe the environment in which you are finding yourself. Oh my god, I'm leading this too much. I think your shoulder width is the same as your entire height. Yeah, you know, if you outstretch your arms, your wingspan, if you will, is as tall as you are. From fingertip to fingertip. Or at least it is in most folks. That might not be right. I remember being told that as a kid, but I don't remember if that's correct or not. I don't think that score was very good.
That's your lot. Let's see what score. We have a winner!
Oh no, that's a new high score.
High score right there!
Alright. Oh, and it gave us a treasure clue? Seriously, a treasure clue?
Competition now open! Test your skill! Ready to set...
I thought I'd be getting a silver key. The advantage of evil is seeing people despair at your sight. It's kind of annoying to me when people run away. Particularly like random traders, if you're out walking around and you want to be trading with them and instead they just put their head in their hands and run off screaming. Not the most effective means of getting their attention. I much prefer people be talking about how great I am all the time. Evil is kind of satisfying in its own way. Like the devil horns look pretty rad and you get a pretty badass little aura going, but generally in games, I find it much more rewarding to be good
There's
than
an
evil.
important quest card at the guild
It's
for
like,
you.
it's nice to have people like you rather than screaming constantly. Maybe that's just me. Wah wah. Guild Master is a Navi Fable. It's a little worse. It's not just, hey, listen every once in a while. It's
That's
just...
the best score we see. Last
This
week's
trophy.
high scorer won a whole wheel of finest Barrowstone cheese.
I don't
Surely
remember
ready
if he gives a silver key or not. I know
First
he gave...
step, you then the top and also
He gave us the trophy, he gave us the hint, but I can't remember if there's a silver key, which is why I'm doing this again, just in the off chance that we do get one, because I got needs.
Try to get your combat multiplier even higher.
Yes, Navi. Hey, listen! Hey, listen! A new card at the guild for you. Get your combat multiplier even higher. Your health is low. For the genre of the time, having this bodiless voice keeping you company was kind of standard, right? Like Ocarina of Time and the old Zelda games definitely had it, and Fable, borrowing heavily from the success of those titles, probably thought it important to include that as well. Even though it's something that many players regarded as being incredibly annoying, it did serve a utility role in trying to communicate things to the player. I think you can already see people despair at the sight of you,
Game over.
despair with overwhelming
Let's see
lust.
how many
Yeah.
a new hot
Alright, that was only an emerald. I think we're done here. Cool. Cool. That means we go to Bowerstone North, because I'm remembering the thing I told myself to remember, and we buy that sword, which I think is one of the best swords in the game. Can't totally remember, but I think that it is. Well, not gonna be buying anything right now.
some ale, please.
Yeah, an option to turn it off would be amazing.
The mighty
It'd be
Avatar.
so nice if I could.
And games have grown in that direction, right? Like being able to
Looking to harvest sword.
disable voiceover or tutorials. Yeah, second best to only Aeons in the tiers. You remember this game much better than I do. I have a lot of like vague recollections of like when I was young, I thought this was important, or I have a feeling associated with this, but I can't remember why. Yeah.
I think we can do a special offer.
Yeah, I could
for
have
you,
bought
sir.
this so long ago. The Soulless Greatsword. Yeah, plus 43. Damn, man. That's really good. Weaponry's not allowed into town.
I'm not sure why.
Alright. Horde mode. Oh, because I'm hoarding items. The achievements have some very silly names. Apple Scorn done. Collect the hero dolls. We're working on it. Did we have 07? I don't believe so. Let's take a look. They're in here, they're in here. Dolls. 7 dolls is what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do have 07, so I go talk to the teacher. So the 600k is through an exploit. I'm playing on the harder difficulty, which means that you can't even make a profit trading between shops anymore. On the PC version, using the PC controls, you can do this. Go up to someone,
I think we can do a special offer.
sell,
for you, sir.
go into sell, go into something like, see how I have 168 red meat? If I go down, scroll down to sell. If I then click over here, I can sell 168 perfume to this vendor when I only have 1 perfume. And you'll see this go up accordingly. And then I can just go back in, buy 1 cheap perfume. Yeah, it used to be fun to be able to manipulate the market,
Nobody comes from there.
but you can't do that on the harder difficulty because the amount that items sell for has been cut in like half, a third. It's really, really low. I was really excited to manipulate the market the way you used to be able to. You can't. in the Anniversary Edition's hard mode. I wish I had known that going in. The hard mode has been pretty dissatisfying. It increases difficulty by just like cutting things and making enemies hit harder, not by actually increasing any difficulty of anything.
Hello there, Mr. Avatar.
Hey, hey,
Woo!
I got some dolls I want to trade with you. Get in here.
Great stuff.
Mr. Gout?
Go for it! Come on!
Gout, please. Gout, please. Why? Gout? My dear sir.
Is that right? They call you Avatar.
The hard mode is only in the Anniversary Edition. I don't remember if it's... I don't know if it's on other titles, but... It's on this.
I think I could
I
be
have-
like you, Avatar.
Okay, hold on. Like the hero dolls. Take them back to the teacher in the Bowerstone stool. Stool. Yep, Bowerstone stool. School. This is what I have. Interesting. Maybe I don't have all 7? But I
Where's
do.
the archaeologist? Kidnapped. That's where.
Okay, well, we'll come back and try that again later. Hidden booty hunt. This will get us the frying pan, but I don't have all the clues yet. Temple of Light we're done with. Fishing competition we're done with. We've done this. Archery competition, we've done that. So yeah, we are ready to move on to the next part of the main quest. It's an option you select a character creation or world creation. I turned it on because like, why not? I want to see this new thing, see if it's any good. It's interesting. It definitely
I have
seems...
a quest card from your mother. Quickly.
It seems like it
come
takes
to
a
the
lot of
lab room and speak
influences
to me.
from the popularity of Dark Souls at the time that they made
This
the
is
Anniversary
iceberg
Edition,
check.
but
There is a...
Yep, let's
Good.
take this.
When you approach... If I...
Yep. Go kill Maze.
You've
Got it.
received a new...
I'm not supposed to know that Maze is bad, but... Did you tell me that there's a new quest card here? No, just that I have one. Excellent. Hook Coast time. Ah, man, I miss playing this game. as a kid.
We've got to get out of
I
here!
felt so
It's
damn
after us!
clever when I was playing the markets. Or like hoarding gems and
We're all
cheating
gonna die!
individual traders using those. Dispel the barrier. Can do. Banshees are one of my least favorite things in the game. Man. It's just... Oh, that's satisfying. Oh. No. No, Alex. Not that weapon. Not that weapon. Murray Great Hammer's pretty good, but like... Ain't no Solus Greatsword. Solus Greatsword. Yeah, okay. No. This brings back memories. This brings back a lot of memories. It's a goofy looking sword, but... Why did I slow down time? Just have it. Have it. I would definitely... I got this on sale for pretty cheap. I'd recommend it. I'd recommend everybody play this game because it's such a quintessential role-playing experience. Magic words. Oh no, it's Maze. What a betrayal. Oh no.
You're alive. Yes, I
Turned
was
in the
worried
wrong
when you
direction.
disappeared. Your sister.
You're alive.
I know. I had to tie her up. Jack is controlling her somehow.
Come on, Maze
That's
would be a
why
better
I'm
liar
here.
than this, right?
I'm
Like,
trying to stop him.
He's lying. He's the one
could
working
you
for
actually
Jack.
survive this situation in real life in a suit of armor?
She's trying to confuse you.
If you had furs and things
There
like
is
that
really
inside your
no
armor,
time
yeah.
for this, old wizard.
But in this exact suit of armor,
Finish
normally
the
you wear
ritual, Maze.
clothes
I'd
and
like my key
layers
now.
underneath the armor anyway.
It's almost over, and it will be easier with the boy here.
So, you escaped my little cage. I'm
Oh.
surprised it took you so long.
That texture, the
I trust you
stretching
didn't
going on
lose too
underneath this
much
arm
of
right
that
now looks
precious
really
blood
weird.
of yours getting out. The septimal key. You've hidden from me far too long. Take our 2 blood bags to the chamber.
Blood bags.
I shall be there soon.
Surprised? You shouldn't be. Only an idiot would oppose Jack. You can't win, boy. The world
You can't
belongs
win,
to
boy.
Jack now.
5 seconds later, I can't believe you've won, boy.
There's a fool.
Game's like, no, really, you're not supposed to win that easily. Oh, he teleports through the... I remember this fight. God, this is an incredibly annoying fight. Yeah, so he just keeps teleporting around, summoning banshees.
I was there when your home burned.
This is supposed to be hard, but...
Never mind.
Nope, it's just annoying. Wait for the XP. Wait for the XP. That guy needs. Fiending for that XP. Smack this.
Your home burned.
Grab XP. Run after him. You know, roaming combat against an enemy is actually kind of interesting. Having more summons. This seems rudimentary by comparison to modern day encounters in games like, well, in so many role-playing games. But for the time, the idea of having adds, additional monsters or additional opponents accumulating on top of the person you were already fighting, it actually was pretty innovative. innovative. You know what I mean.
Jack?
Oh my god. I'll just keep baby in the corner, I guess.
I was left behind to find you.
I was left. So, part of the reason why we can't just straight up kill Maze as quickly as I've been capable of is because he's supposed to be here to provide plot and explain just how he betrayed us.
You'll have to do better than that. That is enough.
I missed. Of course I missed. No, he's upstairs. Hopefully we're not still locked onto him now. We're good. Yeah, I really like fighting all the enemies on the way to Jack. Wait, the game tried to be innovative. And for the time, a lot of these things were pretty new. Murray Great Axe. Oh, right, we have the Great Hammer, this Great Axe. We need the Lantern thing. We get that later. I did not know what that was. What? Where are you, Mace? The camera. No? Oh, yeah, wrong way. Okay. The Banshees, I remember being a lot more annoying than they are now. Maybe I've just had to listen to the ethereal screams of enough things in newer games that they're, by comparison, don't seem so bad. Silver key, 500 gold, which does nothing for us at all. Ah, there you are. Oh, right, he's using a shield, a magic shield. Right, and you can use that too, but I never do. There we go.
I was a fool to ever think you could defeat Jack.
I was a fool. Looking pretty foolish.
I was wrong. Maybe you are strong enough to defeat Jack.
I was a fool. Maybe I was wrong.
You haven't got much time. He's using the key to activate the focus sites all over Albion.
So now we go. Like Supreme Grandmaster Caldor, what you say?
It'll be too late.
We have to go follow Jack to all these different sites and fail to catch him every single time.
They'll be trying to stop him.
Yep.
None of them can. Oh. You want to know why I did it, don't you?
Not really. Maze, not really.
I suppose I'm just an old coward boy. We don't all embrace death easily. For some of us, the only quest, is to escape death. Whatever the cost.
He's not a bad character, not a poorly written character.
And it looks like I failed.
Squeezed a little too much into too short of a period of time. Be nice if we actually got to know Maze through like actually seeing more of him instead of just him telling us about who he is. But that's okay. There's always a lighthouse. Weird achievement game. Weird achievement name.
Hero, I must see you at the guild.
Yeah. Back to the guild. Surprised when you were playing with your older sister and she just picked the sword in a heartbeat. Yeah, that'd be a little upsetting.
Maze's betrayal surprised us all, but we have larger problems.
I never did. I picked it in a later playthrough just to see what would happen, and was really dissatisfied.
Stop him at all costs. I will explain more over your guild seal. Now, step through the Cullis gate.
Like, particularly...
You've received a new
without
quest
the
card.
Lost Chapters expansion, you get that sweet sword, and then you do nothing with it. Like, you have it, and that's it. You don't get to use it. I don't think we can fit any more augments onto the sword.
Jack has to be stopped. He's activating those rocks.
He's activating those
They were
rocks.
damn ugly things. I don't want to die for them either. I guess we'll just have to kill them first. Come on, Follow the path and turn right.
You can hear the audio quality of her files is not up to par with some of the stuff that's been redone. There was a staticky quality there. What was I doing? Yeah, in the pre-lost chapters it was OP as fuck, but you would already finish the game, right? So a little less satisfying at that point. Can I wield? How do you apply augments? My god, I don't remember how to apply augments onto things. It would help if I go down to where we actually have an augment. Maybe. Possibly. We'll get there. We'll get there. Scroll, 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 scroll. Dolls. There, this is a little faster. Treasure clue. Augments aren't in here. Are they in here? No, are they in here? Where the hell are augments? I'm so confused. Augments aren't in here. So they're not items. They're not style cards. Oh, weapon and apply. Yeah, but because... Here. Yeah, then you'd go down to augment, but because the augment slots are full here, that's why it's not a thing, right? That's why I'm not seeing it. This is a very dramatic and exciting, you know, crescendo. You have to fight through all these waves of undead and minions, and slowly try to make your way. They spawn infinitely, don't they? So you can't actually take care of them. Well, I say take care of them. You can't actually kill them all. No, they just keep spawning ad infinitum, which is handy if you're trying to farm XP, which at this point in the game some people might have been. But it's actually easier if you are in the market to farm XP just to wait until the Lost Chapters expansion. There are regions, and I can't remember where, that are much easier to farm XP. I mean, I say much easier, but this is pretty fucking easy so far. And there's no timer set on when we need to get up there, so there's no real penalty for just taking our sweet time, murdering all these Zambros. Oop. 30's not bad. They stop spawning after about 20 minutes. That's ridiculous. I never sat around long enough to get them to stop spawning.
It seems you've mastered using the combat multiplier.
Mastered using the combat multiplier. You got it, man. I have mastered the technique. I have mixed feelings. I would love to max out our character just because I think the character looks cool as fuck if you could go full will and get those really badass will tattoos that come with it. But also, it might not be the most interesting thing in the world for me just to keep running, macking down things very easily. But that is effectively the entirety of this game. I remember I used to use slow time and then spam a couple of the attacks that were massive area of effect spells that like exploded everything in fire. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool, but now I'm just very happy with slow time. This seems overpowered as hell. As it is. it ever outright explained that the combat multiplier multiplies the XP that you get? Or is it just something you're supposed to learn by observing that the amount of XP that you get goes up? You ever did the Graveyard Infinite Zombie one? No, I could have when we played this time, but for the sake of this being watchable and not dragging on forever, I didn't do it. Just like, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start heading on now. Even though we could hang out here forever, I'm gonna start running forward. And since we're close enough to 50, I'm just gonna pop this now. Any day now. There we go. What are you even fighting here? Oh. There's that. I wait longer for them to actually pop out of the ground than I do to kill them. Which is how you know, perhaps you were over-leveled for the part of the game that you're in. But really in Fable, in the later parts of the game, you really... it is intentional that you get this powerful and you get this heroic god mode feeling going on. Because the game does want to reward you for all the time that you put in, and leveling if you have... Such an interesting difficulty curve that they settled on when they designed this game. You know, starting out early on, it actually being pretty difficult to fight things, but once you start getting steamrolling going and get some XP underneath your belt, it just gets easier and easier and easier, and then it's just kind of trivial. Hello, Yakka Blades. Have a really cool sword, my dude.
So Maze couldn't hold you. He wouldn't have seen the end of the day anyway. He had outlived his useful. You're too late here. This site is active. I haven't finished
oh man, the
with
head
you
like
yet.
cutting back and forth. That looks incredibly painful.
Looks like he's done whatever he was doing.
But that portal's still open, so go into the portal, chase him down to the next one. Yeah. Rinse and repeat for every single pulse gate in the game. So, I could fight you. I could. I'm good. If the time comes for grinding XP later in the game, there are better spots in the Lost Chapters area, and I'll do it up there. It's slow time. I thought I'd at least kill that one minion. Nope. Just a single zombie.
I thought you weren't going to make it.
Really?
You'll never catch up with me. How do you like the new world? This is just a taste of what's to come.
This seems like a slightly red-tinted version of the old world.
Now.
I don't dislike it. Oh right, the Hawk Cave has one.
Focus site.
Yeah, I forgot about this. No, keep the sword out. Do you feel like the game should have something like New Game Plus and Dark Souls? Yes. Fuck. Yes. That would be amazing. That would be very, very cool. I'm actually kind of sad that none of the Fable games had anything like that. New Game Plus would really suit this series. I mean, it might be a little awkward to fit it in at first, but I'd love it. That would be super cool. Go in here. Yeah, I could fight you, or I could just walk across the room. This is really the
The lady sent her.
The lady?
I've killed many of the creatures, but I can't.
Alright, Thunder. Goodbye. It's supposed to be like a cool little moment where you run into Thunder again and he's like, yeah, let's fight together. I don't hold it against you that you are the new mayor and hurt Lady Grey. Yeah, running around to get the chocolate money in full-blown plate mail. No, you can't sell me that plate mail or any other money you have. I need these specific gold coins.
You aren't making this much of a challenge. And now your flesh and blood is waiting for me.
Oh no, our family who we've never really met.
Damn him. We're too late. He must be at Headsman's Hill. That's where everyone else was heading. You better go after him. I'm exhausted. I need to find somewhere to rest.
Thanks, Thunder. Very helpful running through those last 2 rooms with me.
Jack has made it to the Gibbet Hill focus site. He must be stopped.
Gibbet Hill? What was that word you just said? Gibbet Hill. Wow. Maybe I've always mispronounced that. Gibbet Hill? Very strange. Alright, I'm out. Yeah, just having all these things spawn on you over and over and over. This would actually be kind of annoying if slow time weren't a spell, and this is why slow time should never be a spell in any game if you're designing it. It's so good that it just breaks everything else. Now I know I'm missing out on XP, and that this is a great opportunity to get XP and money and fun, but for the sake of expediency, and knowing that there's more to come, I'm okay with cutting through most of this. And just getting to the fight with Jack and getting that over with, and then unlocking the Lost Chapters content and moving on to that. 'Cause that sounds fun. I don't think the Anniversary Edition really added that much content.
Sweet
No, I may be wrong about that, but
I hope there is still
so far
some
it's been
blood left
very
in those
samey. With the exception of a
hard old
stupid
veins.
Minecraft hat, and that's it.
But look, here comes a fresh supply. Are you ready to see the guild burn, hero?
Yeah, why is the main character silent? Is it to save on voice acting costs? Maybe, but also I think it's part of making your protagonist such a blank slate that you can insert yourself into it really easily as a kid. That you can imagine for yourself what you say or don't say, how you react or don't react.
He's activated them all. You must get to the Chamber of Fate in the guild.
Now this is the one thing that fucked me up as a kid. The Guildmaster getting wrecked.
There's nothing we could do. He has power like none I've ever seen.
MC effect, yeah.
And he has your mother and sister too. If either of them dies, Avo help us all. Stop him, lad. For all our sakes, stop him.
The one character you might have an emotional connection with, though part of that emotion
You've
might
received a new quest card.
Thank God that that's over with, but I don't think we're quite so lucky. Oh hey, an oak longbow. Who is at this point in the game and needs an oak longbow? I think it's because you need to shoot at certain points in this upcoming fight and they want to make sure that you have at least a bow. But come on, man. It's the last boss of the original game and you give us a fucking oak longbow before going in there? Come on, what the hell is that?
What a touching family reunion. The mother, the son, the daughter, and the sword.
And the sword. Oh no! Oh, it's kind of jarring when he says, "Hey." You're like, wait, who said that? Who said that? Who that beefy man? Yeah, that's true. You do have voice lines like "Hey" or "Sorry" or "Follow" or stuff like that. So, So we have to kill the ads before we can attack Jack, right? He has that shield around him, and killing all of these minions makes that shield drop. If I am remembering correctly, I might not be, but I think that's how this goes. It might drop in segments also, and then you shoot through the segments. I'm combining so many different cliche boss fights in my head. And this is such a cliche boss fight. You have the dude in a center magic shield in the center of a giant circular room. Enemies just kind of pop out of nowhere to attack you. Yep, that's exactly what it is. I'm sorry, you seem to be under the mistaken impression that I don't have several hundred potions to use on you. Nope. Yeah, I have Scorn's Bow, so I won't be using that. So you dive behind these for protection? God, I can't remember at all. Where the fuck are these? There. Pop that. Pull the bow out. Nope, those don't actually protect you at all. You're just supposed to dodge them. Alright, lesson learned. This is where multi-arrow comes in handy, which is a really fucking good ability. Holy shit. But I forgot that multi-arrow was so good. You actually have to roll out of these. Huh. These aren't actually hitting me. Just yeah, imagine this with an oak bow. Good God, that would take forever. That screaming sound isn't by the same voice actor. That's just like generic screaming sound that he makes there. Now it's canon. It's canon that you don't sacrifice Teresa here, because Teresa is the only character in any of the other games.
And now comes the choice I spoke of so long ago.
Drama, drama, drama. What? Oh, either... Yes. Yes, cast into the vortex. Either that or you have to hit her with it. Dumb. Sword of Aeons. Real cool. Avos tier. Identical. We'll get that next time. And
they're both where they belong now.
Lost forever.
It's time
until the
I
expansion
found where I
pack.
belong. I know it isn't here.
It's in the future. Being the only character in any of the other games. Alright.
The hero had triumphed over Jack of Blades and forsaken the dark power of the sword.
Dark power.
When he stepped outside into daylight, the crowds cheered his name. He walked among them as a legend. As the months passed, the guild and its people would recover. Walls would be rebuilt and order restored. For Teresa, it would not be so easy. She retreated to distant lands, where a lifetime of wounds might be allowed to heal. A whole year passed. With Jack gone, Albion returned to something approaching
like that
peace.
Was bitching. Yeah,
and
but
for
it would have been
once,
super hard
the greatest
to animate
of all
that
heroes was able to rest.
So that's why it probably wasn't included. Be a hell of a cape. 1 year later. It's been a year, man.
Hero, I'm sorry to disturb you, but we're receiving a message from Scythe, one of our oldest heroes.
Hell yeah. Scythe's my
He left the
boy.
guild for the Northern Wastes long ago, but now...
I'm so excited to go to the
if
Northern
you
Wastes.
came to the boasting platform outside the guild and saw for yourself.
So fucking hype. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that because we are gonna wrap up this session. right here, because it is about midnight. Oh hey, there's my dad, there's
Check
my
the
mom.
guild for more quests.
Did I get a wifey in the game?
You've
I
received
did,
a new quest
but
card.
only because I wanted to sacrifice her at the Temple of Scorn, and then it need to, and now she's just kind of around. Where are you gonna go on your vacation? Gonna go up to the frozen wastes up north, I think. But we're gonna do that next time, because it's about bedtime for me. Well, not bedtime. It's time for me to upload all these videos to YouTube and call it a night. So if you are watching on YouTube, thanks for hanging out. And there's going to be more Fable up tomorrow. But until then, I will see you later, YouTube.